Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one.
Trouble, 38. Ready?
Play action. Gabriel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They're down and 3.
It's third down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From just across the midfield stripe, Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, it's Gabriel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 2. Gabriel. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Gabriel to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
42-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Now the 1st carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Behind!
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Whoa! And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready!
They'll go play action with Nix. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he will score! Touchdown, Denver. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
32-yard line.
Right, 97. Ready. Black 40. Cut, cut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Cut, cut. Ready.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Nix. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Throwing is Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Let's ready.
On first down, Gabriel. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready, set, hut.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And he is upended. What a awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Right, here we go. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Hold on, son.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that Joey Bosa, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jeanty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing is Gabriel. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Ready? From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Gabriel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line-of-scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Ready?
Gabriel now on 3rd down. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Yellow,
And the
22.
Las Vegas first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, cut.
Now it's Gabriel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
14.
You know, it's really surprising to see him, of all people, let that one go. You just don't see him drop many balls. I mean, really, regardless of the circumstance. So, yes, there was contact. Yes, they timed it up perfectly, but typically that's a ball he's able to hold on to.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
A 50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 40. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready?
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Hold on, set.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, set.
Here's Nix to throw. Will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, and the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
At their own
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drop. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Down. Check, huh?
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here's set.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. K.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. 3rd and long. And here's Gabriel. That's left side to Tucker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold on, set.
Play action now. It's Nix going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Up, ready. Ready.
taking the give. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score Raiders 16, Broncos 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready. Check me. Set. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jahdae Barrett is there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now Gabriel. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Genty going to get it on the zone read, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Loose inside the 30. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow, 43. 10.
To throw is Gabriel. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
Down.
3rd and long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
1st and goal.
Here's Genty. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Now Gabriel on 3rd and goal. Oh, and once again the pressure too intense. They get him down again. On now Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Nix, now to throw. first down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Down the sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. To gain of 43 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hold my son. Ready. My name is Hunt. To the right, yeah.
On 1st and goal, Harvey. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Hold my son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Hold my son.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and give themselves this big win? Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here's Gabriel. That one's caught by Tucker. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Gabriel. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Check right. Down.
1st and 10.
Yellow. Right. Set.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
Drill. 50 steps. Hut.
Now it's Gabriel. That one, taken in. Nick Chubb, touchdown Raiders.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's dropped off for Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's gonna have the Broncos 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Hold on, son.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but They're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
We'll run the draw with Genty. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3.
Ready.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
Gabriel going to throw on 3rd and 1. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. They'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers.
They'll drop to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are right back in this one.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. It is 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Hold on, set.
going to look to throw. Our throw here inside. Falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Captain.
Throwing is Nix. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And Aaron's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now, first and goal.
Ready.
To throw is Nix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Going up top. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a